Good evening, friends, family, and fans. It's been a while since I've done any videos. I'm sure you've probably thought the same thing. So, what's been going on in my world? Well, everybody knows my dad passed away, and that was very hard. Um, but I know that he is in a better place, like they say. I know that he's still helping. When I call him, I know that he hears me. I know he's listening. Why am I so just, I'm just like I started out wanting to do a video about what I'm reading about, and then I went straight into, because it's been a while since I've been online, and I'm looking at myself and I'm like, geez, I don't even know who I am, who I'm looking at. Like, I've been so consumed with everything else around me that I kind of lost myself, and I'm trying to find myself again. You know, um, so I decided to find myself by diving into a good book and stopping some of my limiting beliefs. So I wanted to share that with you. Anybody that's willing to listen, anybody that wants to chime in, join me. Chapter 1, Discovering Your Limiting Beliefs About Money and Success. If you believe you can, and if you believe you can't, then you're right, by Henry Ford. Success, money, and personal fulfillment. If you're honest with yourself, do you really believe you can have it all? That you can make great money doing what you love while enjoying a rewarding personal life? Do you believe it's possible for others, but maybe not for you? That perhaps you don't have the education or the skills or the support, or that you're just not lucky enough? I mean, I know people like this, so, For years, I, like many, struggled to believe that success was possible for me. Always stressed out about money, unhappy in jobs. I worked long hours, long nights, and on weekends get various businesses off the ground. When success appeared, it was exhilarating but unsustainable. The cycle went on until one day I found myself in over $1 million of debt due to failure of my real estate investing business. Wow. Well, thank God I was never that far in debt. I won't go into how it happened. That's a story for another day. But I will say that it was one of the toughest times of my life. Overwhelmed and exhausted, I struggled to believe in myself and in my ability to succeed and achieve financial freedom in a way that would leave me feeling personally fulfilled and inspired by the work I was doing and the life I was living. Well, I can personally relate to that because here lately, I feel like I'm not living up to my full potential. If you've been through tough times, and if you're currently going through tough times, you know exactly what I mean. Financial stress adds so much pressure to everyday lives, clouding our ability to feel free and fulfilled, healthy, and energized. And if you stop to think about your finances right now, how do you feel that they limit you? I know that if I stop and think about my finances right now, I'm not real happy because I would like to help a lot of people, and I financially can't help them the way I would like to right now. But I have everything I could possibly want or need, so I can't complain. But I know I'm not in a position where I can actually go out and help people the way I would like to be able to help people. I've always been a philanthropist by nature. I love to help people, and it saddens me when I can't, if I don't have the financial means, or, obviously I try to help people in other ways, but I like to try and help financially as well. So anyway, how have your finances affected your happiness, your sense of well-being, personal fulfillment? How have they impacted your relationships? Personally speaking, it wasn't until I took a look at what was going on internally that I realized why I had been stuck for so long. Well, at least he's not the only one that was stuck for so long. When I did that, I discovered my belief around money, work, myself, rich people, what it would take to be successful, and much more were dictating my life. For the first time, I understood how much my own beliefs were limiting the amount of financial success and personal fulfillment I could experience. That realization was a huge turning point for me. It was the moment when I began to understand that I only be able to change my life once I'd changed my beliefs. As important as my realization was, that alone never could transform my life, as it was only when I used that tapping technique to transform my beliefs. I'll share how soon that my work, finances, and daily life began to follow suit. I can tell you there's another great book I'd like to read called The Secret, and that really helped open up my personal beliefs. and things. I mean, just putting your money in your wallet a certain way can actually help you financially. Because the truth is, even when you know your limiting beliefs are standing in your way, transforming them isn't always just about force feeding yourself positive beliefs. I'm a huge believer in positive thinking, but just positive thinking and thoughts often aren't sufficient to overwrite limiting beliefs in a deep and lasting way. The fact is, belief around money, success, happiness are so deeply ingrained that they look and feel like the truth. They're often connected to deep emotions and sometimes old buried memories as well. Until we're able to access these deeper roots of our beliefs, transforming them can be... what's he going to say next? Sorry, my mouse is missing and I have a little sinus thing going on. So, pardon me if I don't sound that great. So anyway, I feel like a long, slow climb up a large, steep mountain. And while I was more than willing to put in time and effort to transform my beliefs, spending years, even decades working on it, it wasn't until what I wanted deep and lasting transformation. And I wanted it yesterday. And I can certainly relate. It asks, can you relate? Yes, I can relate because I feel like I'm not living up to my full potential. Because I personally know that I am a healer, that I have healing hands. And these hands, I can help heal so many people, but I don't have a certification. And so I want to go get my certification to help heal people legally. But I have a gift, and I often have people sign waivers that, they won't sue me if, they don't feel better. But nine times out of 10, they feel better than they did before I touched them. And the 1% of people that say that they don't feel better have got more serious issues that I can help them with. So anyway, if you spend as many years as I did researching and reaching for success, abundance that's authentic to you or who you are, what you love to do and how you want to live your life, I'm sure that you know what I mean. The truth is, in order for positive beliefs to support you in living abundant and fulfilling life you deserve, you have to truly believe them, not just mentally, but emotionally as well as on a subconscious level. One of the fastest, most powerful ways to access the deeper roots of your belief, information that's often stored in the subconscious mind, is through the body. That's what makes the tapping technique I'll share so powerful. They don't just stuff new positive beliefs down your throat, hoping that your subconscious will follow suit. Instead, the techniques I'll share guide you toward a time-tested process of transformation that's both deeper and faster. The solutions I'll teach you in these pages will allow you to release old limiting beliefs and become mentally, emotionally invested in new and empowering beliefs. Once that happens, your entire life will transform, with your new empowering beliefs as deeply ingrained as your old ones once were. Your experience around work, money, success, and fulfillment naturally begin to support the abundant and fulfilling life that you deserve. The first step in this process of transforming your limiting belief is to identify them. Even if you think you already know what they are, I urge you to take the time to go through this list of 103 disempowering beliefs one at a time and be honest with yourself about how true belief feels. And I want to stress the word feels because that's where you get true measurement. You might have a conscious positive thinking belief, and I'm a good saleswoman or I'm a good salesman. But when you stop and read that statement out loud, how do you feel? How does it feel in your body? Am I a good salesperson? Well, I think I am. But it took me a lot of years to get that way. I didn't always feel that way. But I've been empowered through positive thinking, books like this, through the years. And I was able to be a stay-at-home mom for 13 years, work from my home selling Herbalife alone. And that was incredible to me, to be able to stay at home. I just was looking at my wages. And I was looking, and I've earned like just a little over $250,000 through self-employment. That, to me, that's pretty good, being a stay-at-home mom for a lot of years. Anyway, so I believe that I am a good salesperson. But when people say that out loud, how does it feel? Do you feel that way? Now, I'm not the average salesperson. I'm not a pushy salesperson. I want people to be attracted to me, and I want people to purchase from me because they trust what I'm saying to them, not because I want to make money from them. I want to be able to help them. And the people that have been successful are the ones that listened to me and did exactly what I told them to do And there's no greater joy, no amount of money that can pay for the satisfaction of being able to help someone else, help change their life forever. So as you go through this process, make sure that you read each statement aloud and internally. If you don't have the space to do that because of others around you, or feel that in your body how true each statement feels to you, ask yourself out loud. You might not suddenly feel the truth of that subconsciously as you think something like, no, I'm not, or who am I kidding? I never get good results. That gut feeling comes up. That's the true measurement of your own belief. Okay. So for me to say that and know I'm a good salesperson, I know I'm a good salesperson. That's just all there is to it. But, I didn't always feel that way. I didn't. So, after you've gone through this process of identifying your limiting beliefs, in the next chapter, you'll begin eliminating them, tapping the incredible, powerful, effective technique that I use and have shared with thousands of clients who are reaping the rewards of each new life each and every day. So let's get started. Exercise 1, identifying your limiting beliefs. To do this exercise, you will need 10 to 15 minutes of uninterrupted time. As I mentioned, ideally, you want to reach each belief out loud and rate how true it feels on a scale of 0 to 10, with 10 being completely true and 0 being not true at all. Now, earlier today on Facebook, I sent a copy of this out to all my friends, family, and fans. So if you receive that copy and you're going along with this in the book, feel free to download it. Feel free to read it yourself. If you want to continue to read it together, please go ahead and click on my YouTube channel, because I'm going to have to upload this to YouTube in order for me to put it on Facebook. It's too long already. For limiting beliefs, you rate, for instance, I'm not good with money. Well, I can tell you, I'm probably not the best with money because I like to spend money, but I also know I earn it, so I have that right. So, you'll then rate a related empowering belief. I am good with money according to how true it feels on a scale of 0 to 10. So on a scale of 0 to 10, I would say I'm probably at 8 with money because I've got my bills paid. I know where my limits are, but, I could be better. I'm not a 10, that's for sure. All right. So that's page 11, and here are the 103 disempowering and empowering beliefs about money and success. So go ahead and download your PDF file, and this is going to be starting on this is chapter 1, and it starts at page 12. And tomorrow we will pick up on the 103 disempowering and empowering beliefs about money and success. And until then, have a great night, and I'll see you tomorrow. Goodbye.